Did you write a swastika on there?
I'm sorry you're upset.
Did you write a swastika?
It didn't even work. Apparently it doesn't work.
Did you write a swastika on the... It's a key, sir. We see it on the video.
It's not a key.
This man was just caught drawing an offensive image on a Tesla. Watch how he reacts when confronted.
How about you pay for the repairs? Write a check. You just bought a Tesla.
I can wipe it off with a towel.
No,
it's not
no.
a key.
It is a hate crime, sir. It is a hate crime.
Is there a key mark?
Yes. Is it a swastika? It's at the police right now. It's being fingerprinted.
What do you mean it's being fingerprinted?
So you tell Facebook that you're sorry for writing a swastika on a Tesla.
Chad Rittenbaugh was identified as the suspect after the Tesla's camera system caught him carving the image into the vehicle parked at a Planet Fitness gym in Pennsylvania.
Give you some free service.
Free service? How about you pay for the repairs? Write a check. You just bought a Tesla.
I can wipe it off with a towel.
No,
it's not
no.
a key.
It is a hate crime, sir. It is a hate crime. Did you write a swastika on there?
I'm sorry you're upset.
Did you write a swastika?
It didn't even work. Apparently it doesn't work.
Did you write a swastika on the... It's a key, sir. We see it on the video.
It's not a key.
Is it a swastika?
I was probably putting my keys in my pocket.
Is it a swastika?
Have you looked at your car? Is there a key mark?
Yes. Is it a swastika?
That's impossible.
It's at the police right now. It's being fingerprinted.
What do you mean it's being fingerprinted?
Because they're trying to track you down. Thankfully, Facebook tracked you down. So your business, your freaking livelihood, everything now.
Listen.
Because you chose to write so you tell Facebook that you're sorry for writing a swastika on a Tesla.
Listen, I said I'm sorry.
For what?
And I apologize.
For what?
I have nothing against your car, and I have nothing against you.
So why would you write a swastika on a Tesla?
Obviously, I have something against Elon Musk, but that's not the
so
way
Elon
to
Musk
show my...
owns that car because
No,
it was
he
bought
owns
and
the
paid
company.
for. It was bought and paid for a long time
That's
ago.
why it's misguided, and obviously, I did not intend to do this.
All right, we're gonna wait for this.
Chad Rittenbaugh was charged with criminal mischief and harassment, as well as disorderly conduct.
Look at this idiot. These people are crazy. You know, I ran into, and y'all can probably see that on a couple videos ago. I ran into, well, let's be honest, I didn't run into it. They just so happen to be in the neighborhood of the place that I stay at and live at here in downtown Detroit. And of course, you have all of these protests that's going on across the United States of America. And so I stumbled upon, that's a better way to put it, I stumbled upon a bunch of people that were basically holding up LGBTQ flags, which obviously we know that that is misguided because the rainbow is something that God had in the covenant between man and God, that he would never flood the earth in order to eliminate all of the people on the face of this earth, similar to what he did with Noah and the floods. But long story short, they were standing out there with these flags and their bull horns in a public space in downtown Detroit, having their little meeting and going crazy. And then obviously I stumbled upon the whole thing. And so I pulled out my camera the same way that they had their camera. And then they started confronting me and asking me and trying to get me to put my camera away and running upon me and stuff. And obviously I don't feel any type of way of a bunch of fairies that are running upon me trying to tell me what it is that I can and can't do, because this is America and I knew my rights and I know that I can record in a public space. And so you can't even tell me to put my camera away, because I can do what I want to do, and I don't want to censor you, but I'm not going to have you censoring me. But the point of the whole thing and the point of the whole video was to show you how intolerant the left is when they actually believe differently than you. And it is becoming so crazy and so insane that they believe that they can bully you into doing what they want to do because they feel like it, not because there's any logic to it. They believe in diversity, they believe in diverse opinions, they believe in inclusion, they believe in equity, but they don't believe it if you don't believe like them. And so now it has gotten to the point where these people are secretly and stupid. You know, this is how you know you're not supposed to be a criminal, because it's so easy for you to get caught. And they doing it at a time where Teslas have Sentry mode and there's cameras everywhere, and you can basically triangulate the position of where somebody is if they got a cell phone with them, and all of these computers and these cameras that are on the light poles and all of this stuff. And so they're out here vandalizing and tearing things up, which over in Las Vegas and other places, they're finding them and they're charging them with domestic terrorism because they are destroying Tesla dealerships across the United States of America as well as being upset worldwide. And it's funny because they are mad at a person that is trying to find the fraud, waste, and abuse and reduce the federal deficit so that your children and your grandchildren will eventually have some place to stay. But nobody has a sense of urgency. They are okay with us giving away American taxpayer dollars. They are not doing the thing that's in the best interest. Let me get this guy off my screen. They're not doing the thing that's in the best interest of Americans. And they feel compelled to do so because they are a mob, they're a posse, and they're trying to bully the right because we did win the election and we won it in a landslide in all of these swing states. And they are bothered by the idea that people are thinking logically and we are going back to the traditional values that allow for us to make this country great in the first place. And so they've painted Trump with a broad brush and saying that he's racist and he's fascist and he's anything but. But you'll see them running around actually drawing swastikas on Tesla vehicles from people that worked hard and purchased their vehicles logically, like Americans do. We work hard, we put our heads down, we make sure that we take care of business, and we support American companies, but you have the freedom to be able to buy foreign if you want to. And they feel compelled to be able to do this. And it's unfortunate because you are the ones that pay the price for it. And because we have such lax laws in most of these sanctuary cities and these blue cities, they then get away with it. But no more. No more. We're not just sitting idly by. We are going to use the technology to expose these people. And hopefully, they are charged to the fullest extent of the law and held accountable for the damages that they cause on other people's vehicles, as well as being charged criminally. And hopefully, depending on how much damage that they do, they actually get a felony on their record. Because you got to start making excuses out of these people. You can't just have these people like this guy right here going over there and jumping out the car and thinking that he can secretly get away with destroying other people's properties. And then they'll see it on the news and they'll gaslight you and act like they didn't know what they was doing. Well, obviously, I feel some type of way about Elon Musk. Oh, you loved him just a little bit ago. You loved him when you was hugging trees. You loved him when the infrastructure deal came about. And Biden, they finessed billions of dollars of taxpayer dollars acting like they were going to build the infrastructure for EVs when all they did was go to Elon Musk and ask could they use their superchargers to charge other cars outside of Tesla. And Musk, he agreed. He said, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? 100% of the cars that are sold inside of the United States of America is made 100% by Tesla because they manufacture every vehicle that they sell here in the United States of America. And then they also manufacture the vehicles that they sell worldwide, which we know that the Model Y is the #1 selling vehicle in the world. They manufacture all of the vehicles that they sell elsewhere from other countries also. And so that is as American as it gets. But these people hate the United States of America. They hate what we stand for as far as our values. They hate Trump. They don't rock with us. And they are less American, even though they're the ones that benefited from it the most. They're less American than me and you. It's crazy, ain't it? Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, teach Hanley 40% off your first order, plus 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I want to know what y'all think about this.